We have a lot to do today. What I found out is that on November 30th, they are releasing a special version of the game where you can only level up to level 25. And they're changing items and talent specs and things like that. It's like a weird half classic WoW, half retail WoW thing. And I might play it. Because, I mean, my account's on already. Why not go play it? The issue is, the player base that plays World of Warcraft is kind of divided up between the people that play retail, the people that play classic, the people that play classic eras, and the people that play classic hardcore. Not a lot of people play multiple. You would think that? They don't. That's not a thing. So, I'm thinking to myself, what do I do? Do I try to complete the hardcore challenge by November 30th to try out the new challenge, which sounds very interesting? The only thing that will ruin the new challenge for me is if they bring back the freaking water elemental for mages. I don't want to play a pet class. I like being a frost mage. Please do not bring over the fucking water elemental. I will just quit playing a mage if that happens. Holy shit. Like, the amount that I don't want that. And, you know, people will be like, oh, but you can play however you want. Like, no. There's a lot of really judgmental assholes on the internet. I want to, you know, make friends and be taken seriously. I can't play too far off whatever the meta ends up being. Meta is a thing that refers to something called meta gaming. It's the overall strategy of how to play the game itself, as determined from outside of the game. And if you're not following the generally accepted way to play the game, then you're playing off meta. And if you play off meta, it's hard to make friends and meet people. It's really stupid. People are very fragile. So I don't want to go and deal with that. If they bring in the water elemental for mages, I don't want to have anything to do with it. Maybe if I really like playing a priest. Like, if me and Ovi get along really well in this challenge, then perhaps there's a future there, but I'm like worried. Like, I want to be Gandair. I like being a mage, but they put that fucking water elemental in the game, and then the water elemental becomes a thing you have to use to be good at frost mage. I am so out and don't care anymore. I don't have Spirit Shield.
That spell isn't ready.
There's just this regular little guy over here. You fight him, and he gives you a raptor egg, and then you look over here, and you're like, bruh, that other thing is 4 levels higher. Here, have int. Sitting there and travel. Oh, they logged out. Good. They're calling it Season of Discovery. And the idea is they're just trying out some experimental stuff, it seems like. And I'm up for that. I like the idea of playing in this rule set differently. But if it ceases to be this rule set of you level up to 60, you get, you know, talent trees. If it becomes what they did in Cataclysm and later on, well, hell no, I'm out.
Be good.
If it becomes like what they did in Wrath of the Lich King, I'm out. Nope. That's like the main thing. I want them to expand on what this is. And not turn us into what the game became naturally later, but at level 60. And I'm really worried that's what they're doing. But it'll be an interesting thing to at least look at, because why not? Okay, so it looks like I have to go kill raptors out here. And it looks like I have to kill more raptors in there. Where is it? Wetlands. Yay, they gave me wisdom. Like, I like my video game, and I like the idea of making additions to it. But if they're just going to change it to the stuff that already exists, I just don't give a shit. You always want to say, oh, we'll see how they implement it, but this company has a very poor track record. Like, maybe Microsoft will be different than Activision, but I have a serious amount of doubt. This company has done a lot to earn the disrespect that they have received over the years. Okay. I actually want that frostbite to break, because this has an AoE scream for help that it does. I don't want it to bring over a bunch of extra dudes. That'd be just bad for my health. You ever think you're getting one dude, but then you actually get like 6 dudes? That ever happen to anyone else? Yeah, I'm really interested in what could be. I'll give it a chance. It's the fair thing to do. I give McDonald's a chance every year, and that fast food chain is absolutely horrible. But try to be fair. Yeah, McDonald's is an absolutely miserable company, but every year in January, I'll go there like 3 times. And I'll go there and I'll get one burger, and then I'll go there again and I'll get like the chicken nuggets, and I'll go there again and I'll get breakfast. And man, that fast food chain is just absolutely miserable. The quality of their burgers has improved, and so has the quality of their chicken. But still not in a way that competes with actual good options. The buns that they use are still absolute misery. The toppings that they use on the burgers are still really fucking weak. The burgers are still incredibly over-seasoned, even if the patties themselves are better. Like, McDonald's chicken nuggets are, like, they're better than they were. But there's, like, an upper limit to how good a chicken nugget can be before it's, like, chicken bites. The difference being a nugget is, like, the minced chicken pressed into a shape, and, like, the bites are the actual, like, breast fillet slices, or other. You can make chicken bites out of other parts of the chicken, too. Like, if you actually want to sit there and butcher a chicken, you can get some really good chicken nuggets. Like, if you take a leg apart, take a wing apart, and, you know, get those chunks of meat done separately, you can get some really good chicken nuggets if you make them yourself. That's a lot of work, though, but it's very good. So if I'm willing to give McDonald's a try once a year, I guess I can give Microsoft a try with World of Warcraft. And the reason I say Microsoft is, okay, so it used to be Blizzard Entertainment, and then it was Blizzard Entertainment, which was owned by Vivendi. And then Activision bought that, so that became Activision Blizzard. And then I think Activision was acquired by King, so it was Activision Blizzard King. And then that whole group got bought by Microsoft recently, and that acquisition just finally went through. So now it's Microsoft makes World of Warcraft as the parent company. This is a Microsoft game now. What world are we in? It's interesting. So whatever, I'll give them a try. The absolute misery. The misery, I've said it several times, but that's really the word that describes it best. That was a miserable experience. I'm gonna upload the rest of those World of Warcraft videos. I got a lot of dumb things to do. I think I'll try to explain it. The reason why I don't like in the newer versions of the game, things very, very much became one right way to play and no community, everyone's out for themselves. So I always felt like I was a solo player no matter where I went. And since I had no, like, community that would let me play the way that I would like to play, I had to play the way that was accepted by just, like, the global random people, or I couldn't get groups. It was really shitty. And that's why I quit playing. Like, because, one, Frost was bad, and two, to be Frost, you had to use that stupid water elemental. I don't like pet classes. Yeah, I need another group of those over there. Okay, so I'm done with them. If I can get this one out, then do that group.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, it puts a weird time limit on the game because people are playing hardcore WoW right now. But how many people are playing it just because it's like a new, recent, different challenge, right? And how many of them are going to switch to the next new, recent, different challenge? So it's like, does the whole hardcore concept just die off when Season of Discovery launches? No. I just know that I would like to be me again. And it's very fun to do that. Okay. Still juggling a sheep over there. But if it's really level 25, then maybe I will have enough time off to do other stuff. Whatever, I have a fruit gummy. I'm okay. For a day. Another thing I was most excited about with hardcore is I'm not fighting a time limit. Now all of a sudden, maybe I am. Need 2 more of the screaming ones. Some over by these trees. This wand is so much better than the other one. Oh, you're level 25. Damn. One more. So I just need to, like, play medium serious now instead of ultra casual. Let's see what happens. Okay, so where is this turn in at? Excavation site, okay. And Ovi's ahead of Gandair again in experience. Was playing her yesterday. I really want to, like, play as her more, but her username is just too cursed. It's not, like, bannable, but it's just a very, it's very sharp phrase. Not phrase, word. So after this one, we're going to do the quest that's actually in the excavation site itself. Why does he have to walk so close to the edge?
How are you? Up with you. Watch your back.
Now we gotta kill the ones that are down there, plus find some, like, treasures. Oh shit. I mentioned how you listen to music when I play this, but it's not captured in the video. It's Schism by Tool. I'm not a particularly, like, big fan of Tool, but it's a good song. And their, like, newest, like, one that people know is also really good. Freaking, Fear Inoculum is also really good. They come up with some good stuff. Same reason why I like certain Metallica songs. I like the big cinematic feel from certain music. That's why I think that Machine Head's album, The Blackening, is so good. You just listen to that all the way through, and it's... the way that whole thing is arranged is really good. And then sometimes individual songs do that as well. No, not there. Am I out of fruit gummy? No, I have one more. Whatever, double pull these, fuck it. Oh, are they not social? Oh, ew. There. Get cocked. Yeah, I started planning it out while I was at work today. I'm sitting, you know, just opening boxes and doing sorting bullshit. And I'm thinking, what is if I'm gonna do this challenge medium serious again, what do I gotta do for it? And I'm like making a shopping list in my head. I'm looking at my work schedule, planning my days off and shit. And I'm like, alright, we can do this. And people on there are like, oh man, I can't do that shit again. And I'm like, you can. You just gotta plan it better. Like, we can't just sit down and do Degenerate Gamer Weekend whenever we want. But we can sit down and plan it. It's like, what do I need to do to maximize my game time? Like, I can go out and do whatever those things are. You down there. So I'm making plans for like my kitchen and, you know, my everything else in the house. A couple of days of prep time and we can do it. It's not gonna be as cool as, you know, Tony Hawk, but oh, I fell. Oh, come on. Stupid little hill. Man, trying to do things with people sucks. I was trying to do some things with people recently, and it's just... people don't do shit no more, man. And, like, not even me. Like, I know younger people from work and from like, hobbies and stuff, and they don't go out and do anything either. It's really boring. And the funny thing is, I was never terribly social before esports. In fact, I was really bad at being social before esports. Get to 30. Yeah, I was really bad at being social before esports. And Like, if it wasn't for esports, how much would I suck as a person? I would just be a miserable, incapable person were it not for esports. And the people involved in it that I met and spoke to at events and at parties and things like that. You know, I didn't have such a good, like, set of people looking out for me, you know, at places like that. Shit would have probably been awful for me. And then when I got into casting, and meeting people doing that, like, very fortunate that there's a lot of good people in esports that helped me be like a person. Because I didn't get to get out much as a kid. Like when I was a teenager. Like, I did not have resources which would let me go out places. Eventually, I had a friend who had a car, and me and her went and did a lot of shit. She and I'd go to movies, or, like, we'd just go to Taco Bell sometimes. And then one time she bought me a bunch of books for my birthday, which was, like, so nice. I just, like, couldn't handle it. And then, like, I was just so stunned by it. Like, my next memory after that is we were at Red Lobster. Like, that hour is missing from my brain. We're still in touch with her too, which is nice. Although I try to stay out of her way because, you know, she's got, like, you know, she has kids and she's married and she has a lot going on, so I don't want to intrude at all and be a bother. That's why I don't talk to most people. Because I know they have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm not trying to detract from anything that they're doing. I'm really open with other people being like, you can call me. Just talk to me. I know I live what seems like very far, but not really. And when my car's working, which is most of the time, contrary to popular belief, you're like, oh, I thought your car was broken. I'm like, yeah, it was for like 3 weeks. Fixed it like, you know, a normal person does. It's been fine for like 6 months. Did you really think that my car was going to be broken for 6 months? Would you let your car be broken for 6 months? I don't know where people get this information. They just make shit up about me. Wait, I thought you were really busy. I'm like, nah. I mean, I work, but I can just tell you if I'm available or not. Did I already get that one? I did. So you need to find these 4, like, relics in this dig site. And they can, like, spawn in random places. And it works out to do this quest at the same time as the kill quest. Kill quests are what it's called when it's, like, defeat a set number of enemies of a certain type. Nothing up here? Okay. I guess it's all back down there in the... Oh, this is the boss. That's the boss? Really? I didn't think that it would be this easy, dude. I thought it was just a normal enemy. There's a quest for that one, too. Like, right after these. Level 29? I'm level 27, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Alright, I gotta go down this, like, cautiously. Ah, there's one. There's a pile of dirt to dig in. Another Crew Shadows song. I gotta do this, this. Okay. 16, okay. Ba-da-da. I'm not even watching the count of what raptors I need or not. Okay. Is this how we're gonna do this? I have health for that. Just stand in it. I also played World of Warcraft with that person I just mentioned, the one that bought me a bunch of books, and, like, it was so nice I got stun locked. Because people hadn't, like, done good shit for me up until that point. Like, people were just kind of whatever. So that was kind of a big deal. But yeah, I used to play World of Warcraft with her, too. She played on a different server than I did for a while. It wasn't until, like, Burning Crusade where we actually, like, did anything together in-game. She played a paladin then. I mean, she had a mage also, but my interactions with her were when she was playing a paladin.
It's too far away.
That one's over there. Where the hell's the box? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's why I put the eggs down here, because I'm putting the quest items in that spot.
I'm out of range.
Come here. Oh, that was enough to kill it. I didn't even need a wand there. Okay. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. I'm doing fights and not getting hit. I'm waking up. Slowly. I'm waking up. That one's just hiding behind stuff over there. I'm gonna fight it. Yeah, the Halloween event is over in-game. It's a little sad. And there aren't any, like, fun events like that that help the leveling process. Like, it's really Halloween is the one. Like, there's a Christmas event, but it doesn't give you... like, you know, items and things that help you. It gives you cookies once, I think. Like, the Halloween event is 100% like the best one for... Oh. Arctic Reach got that one in the bag. Oh! Resist? A? Fine, 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 fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to wand this one down, I think. Anything behind me? No. Okay. What do I get here? 100? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I was right. I'm gonna have to wand this one down. Come here. I gotta get to that box that's over there. You can actually see it in the far, far left of the screen. Halt. That one up there. That one on the side. I think I can get the relic before I have to fight
I'm out
anything.
of range.
Maybe? 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 Like Fear of the Fear of the Dark cover by Cradle of Filth is another one of those like really long songs. Like One by Metallica is another good example. I use different spells depending upon how far away the enemy is. I can't walk up that? Okay. Interesting. I just gotta fight my way out. Then they're gonna be like, oh, kill Sorreltooth. And I'm like, again? Okay. Whatever you say. Sorry, I was listening to audio effects in game. A hunter is here. See their mark over there. Oh, it resisted. Okay, what do I want to do here? Alright, I just used way too much mana. I don't have enough to give you int right now. There's these little level 22 folks, and then level 27 raptor right around the corner. Why did I do that? I need to not blink like that.
Talk to me. Good. Walk with you.
Oh, kill Sorreltooth. It's right over there. You accidentally did it earlier, but I don't believe you.
What can I do for you?
Hey, this is the one that my priest has. I gotta go back up that far side. I'll clear around the edge. To minimize the amount of things that I run into on the way there. And then I'll have to find another place to quest again. Like there's some dumb quests in Stormwind I can go do. Oh, you're just gonna break out like that. Okay. You little shit. Mana barrier absorbs bleed effects. Mana shield, excuse me. Is the talent called mana barrier? Is that what I'm thinking of? No, it's just improved mana shield. Huh. Whatever. Oh, that's awkward.
Isn't ready yet.
That's a very helpful frostbite. That one was just a little out of range. Am I missing? I'm missing one more rank. Oh, ew. Nothing good over there either. Oh, ew, another one. Okay, that. I'll have to fight it right where it spawned. Okay, so they're doing that one. I'm gonna go to where they're at. Okay, now I need to get back up there. I'm ahead of them on the quest, so I shouldn't be contested.
Isn't ready.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Fine. We'll do that then. And those all respawned in the path. this one out of the way. Doink. Okay. I gotta clear down and across. It seriously just reappeared right in front of my face. Alright, whatever. This is where we live, I guess. Raptor hell. This quest would be a lot scarier if I was level 26. Hey, how about I get down from here now? Well, another dino dropping on me. Run to where they were? How? It's creepy being trapped in the dinosaurs. I'm gonna turn that off. Anything over there? No. Nice. Two more. Let me get through this little section. What can I make with raptor eggs? I have one for raptor eggs. Nope. Yeah, at least not any good ones. Probably like a horde quest that gives you that. Go around that one. Let's do this one at the far end and then I'm out of the area. Just like don't walk up on my side.
I can't cast that yet.
Excellent. This is decent progress. We get to 28, but how does that help me? I guess I can still do culling the threat. How is that yellow? Let's hope I can go up the side. Guess the angle was a little too severe. Why do you walk around the edge? Trying to get us all killed?
Here there. Watch, get her back.
Wow. Oh. That's raptor egg. Okay.
Be good.
Cool. Let's go make that. Let's go make a lot of that. Ooh, I should not hit that button. Dragon Wall War Banners. We can try that one next. I have a little bit of inventory space. We can go there now. It's not anything I have to go back to town for. And those are just up the road on the right. There we go. Yeah, let's just go straight to banners. Then I think that will be the end of wetlands. That's a Red Ridge quest that I'm not gonna do. But I can pick up the segments for it. For a little bit of XP. That goes back to Stone Talon. That goes back to Red Ridge. That goes back to Ashenvale. So I think Ashenvale and Red Ridge after we finish this. Aw, my Halloween buff is gonna go away. Like, watching it tick down is like, will I ever have that buff again? Kind of thing. It's incredibly grim, but there's a lot of, when is the last time I will? And then however that sentence ends, right? A 10-second net? Okay, yeah, we'll do banners. It's like a nice, easy place to do that at. I still have the Halloween mask for 4 days. That ticks down in real time.
That's still charging.
Ooh, you got dual wield? You got dual wield. You little shit. I guess we use the health buff on that. I don't have any other fun buffs. I don't know if there are casters around here or not, but we'll just hit the spell anyway. Oh, did that not hit him? Okay.
Isn't ready.
Alright. This area is fairly wide open, but I don't want to go too far into it. Is this breaking early? Because this looks like it held this time. 10-second net. Are you freaking kidding me, game? Ah, the Anger Fang encampment. Halt! Let me tell you though, one thing I'm seeing is that Frost will have access to Ice Lance. And, like, I hate the Water Elemental, but Ice Lance is... whoa. Ice Lance replaces Fire Blast for Frost. That spell is nasty and has a lot of versatility.
My mana is low.
Oh, okay. I just don't want the Water Elemental. I don't even want it to be part of the conversation. I like this playlist I made, though. It has all my old songs from 16 years ago. And it has all my new stuff from, like, the past 5 years. Great. Not missing out on anything. Well, okay, that's not true. It's missing all, like, the electronic music that I listened to in the middle of those two time periods. Because that's a lot harder to make a playlist for. And I didn't really listen to that type of music while playing World of Warcraft anyway. That wasn't the music that I listened to while I was playing, like, MechWarrior Online, League of Legends Dominion, Infinite Crisis, stuff like that. Here's the Storm. That's when I listen to that type of music. And this isn't any of those types of games. Oh man, look at these guys up here. I have only gotten one banner so far off of, what, 8 kills? This might be one of those quests that takes a long time. I'm okay with that. Ooh. Are you doing it? You gonna throw that net? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? It missed. It missed. Odds of that happening are pretty bad, I believe. Oh, this wand generates light, look. When I'm holding the wand, there's like light. It's kind of cool. Oh, you little shit. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go up there. This is a really grindy quest. Only one banner so far. With as much mana as this is taking, this is gonna be an event. Conjured rye. I'm gonna get some actual rye bread. The store in a day or two. Ooh, come here. I should be able to do 2 enemies in a row without drinking, but it's a hardcore challenge. And a lot of things come back to, but it's a hardcore challenge, so I'm going to try to be extra safe whenever I can. This is how you get to that little cliff. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Wait, he's fleeing? Yeah, 7,500 to 7,750 is about half. Yeah. Oh, good frostbite. Okay. Hey, what are swamp runners? They have shields. Do they shield bash? They have a poison. 14. 140 damage. Flat. Nothing over here, there's just smoke to meat rack. There's that steel bloom that I keep seeing. It's always spawned and I can't reach. Ow. Wait, I should mana before I do anything else. Gotten 2 banners so far. Okay, I'll stay to the edge of the area. Just kind of resume the pattern.
Get closer.
Terrible movement here. Oh, hi there. See, I'm gonna go all the way out and back in again. Ew, these guys really break the... Why are you going up there? I can't go up there. How come you can go up there? You little shit. So I really like this candy called Smarties. And I found out they have giant versions of it. I bought one that's like actually too much. Like putting 5 of the little ones in your mouth at once.
I don't have a target.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh. This is 12 stats. That's 10 stats. This is better. Yeah, I'll take this. What do I look like now? I'm just some dude in a costume. Got a shirt on. I'm wearing a vest. Oh, hold on. Yeah. 15? Okay, no, that's more. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to watch the freaking Starforge Matt Gora tournament. I was gonna do that today, but I didn't do that. I just wanted to play World of Warcraft normally. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Ah, you little bee-butt! That's a rebuff. And they're like all the same enemy. They don't drop anything. Like, I got that one green and that's been it? Yeah, that's the quest reward from before. Ooh. Save a lot of mana on this one.
It's too far away.
I still have an exit? Yes, I do. That's 3 out of 8 banners. Can I just blast him once more? Oh, it's like really quiet for a Friday. For like a Friday night. You think people be on WoW and gaming? I mean, yeah, it's 4 a.m., but like... That was true. The only people that play WoW now are like... old as fuck. And they don't be on late. Well. That's true though, like, kids don't play World of Warcraft.
I can't cast that yet.
MMOs are like boomer genre. Kids don't play this shit. Like, it just sounds really rude, but they straight up do not have the attention span in it. Things take too long. They would get bored and quit so fast.
That's still recharging.
Which I don't, you know, fully understand, because I find something different in every pull that I do. Like, it might look like the same button sequence, but I'm paying attention to the different enemy distances, and paying attention to my surroundings, and... I don't know, just... That's why I like PvP even more, because then PvP is even less predictable than what's going on here. I mean, there can be a little bit of monotony in doing PvE farming against just random orcs here. But the PvP environment, oh, that doesn't know what's going to happen. That's why I like that so much. Wow, it's been so long since one dropped that disappeared from the auto tracking. I'll pin it. You can manually pin that by shift plus clicking something from your... Hey, number 4. Oh, this jabroni up here. One of my friends will ask me, dude, how come you still playing that World of Warcraft video game? And I'm like, I don't know, why are you still playing League of Legends, which is like infinitely worse? And then my other friend's like, dude, how come you still playing WoW? I'm like, how come you don't play anything? They're like, oh, I'm too busy for that. I do other stuff. Like what? And they're like, work. And I'm like, that's it, bro? You don't... My other two friends, like, travel. And they're like, oh, they don't have kids, though. And I'm like, yeah, but you can plan a vacation, like, once a year. I feel like that's not outside the realm of things that can be done. Just don't get upset because I'm doing something that you wish you were doing. That's not fun. There's plenty of things that I don't do anymore. But I'm like, oh no, instead of doing that, I do this. I'm like, oh, instead of doing video games, I got into photography. Like, that's cool. Like, tell me what else is going on with you. I like hearing about people. Sometimes they just want to talk about work and like, nah. Your work's not your life, bro. Like, the tough thing about hearing other people talk about work is since you don't work there, you have no idea what they're talking about. And it's not like it's something that you can get involved in. But if they talk about like a hobby or something else they do, it's like something you can potentially be involved in with them because it's not work. But a lot of people are only work and that's all they can talk about. It's like kind of lame. But hey, massive shout out to like my friends who, my digital friends and otherwise, who still play video games, but they're like computers in the living room, and they get interrupted by their wife and kids all the time. That shit's so cool. Because I would rather they get interrupted sometimes for family stuff than not play at all. Hey, it's a frostbite. Really hope I get the next Arcane Intellect at 28. I just want all my powers back. Like anytime I play Gandair, I just like I need give me my powers back. That's why I played so much in Classic. Because when would Gandair be that powerful again? Okay. Same deal. Gonna go out this side and circle. So 2 cycles and we haven't completed the quest. Okay, let's get this guy. Oh, you did it. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Oh, double crit? What an a-hole. That blink wasn't necessary, I just hit the wrong button. I've gotten no loot from these things. Right, so silk, wool, a melon juice. I've gotten some cloth. Yeah, I've gotten some cloth and nothing else. Oh, and a melon juice. Just like nothing. Hey, another banner. There's one way over there.
I need to get closer.
Oh, man. That's a lot of resists. Hello? My wand skill, like, messed up? Yeah, it's not capped. Like, the numbers in between the 5s don't matter. It's, like, really stupid. Really far away for that one. Man, Nonpoint is such a good band, and no one talks about them. A little sad. And Seven Dust. No one talks about Seven Dust either. One more banner. And then we get to level 28. Somehow. Yeah, you gain XP pretty quick if you just kill things. I should have froze that one. Instead of fire blasting it, that should have been a Nova. Okay, so this is double frost bolt because I'm at max range. Oh, and it wandered closer by random chance, and I got 2 frostbite procs in a row. This guy is gonna get smoked. Oh dear. I never know what's a better look, the vest and pants or the full robe. I think it's easier to make a robe look good than the vest pant combos. Okay, it's so much spell pushback. Stay over there, please. Thank you. That's one of the things that I don't like about this game is, like, no matter how well I know something like a spell sequence, what to use when against enemies at which distances and things like that for mana efficiency, literally no one gives a shit. Unless you, like, get a pars in a raid. Like, oh yeah, but did you do 100% damage in raid? It's like, get away. You actually suck at this game. You can do one thing very well, and then you know absolutely nothing else. All you know how to do is read a guide, and you can't think for yourself. Like, to explain, a pars is how well you performed as your character compared to other people that play that same type of character. So this is like, this is in a raid dungeon environment against bosses. It's like, were you attacking the entire time that the fight was happening? Were you dealing as much damage as you could possibly do and not missing any spell casts? Like, things like that. Did you have the maximum possible number of buffs on your character to increase your damage by the maximum amount available in the game? And it's just like, you can do all those things and be complete shit as a player. I've watched people be very bad at this game. They're like, oh, but my par's so good. Like, no, you died in the first 2 minutes of the fight. You're fucking bad. This game is pretty easy. How did you die in the beginning of a fight? Oh, I just did too much damage and pulled aggro. Well, then don't do so much damage. Well, but then I'm not gonna pars. Like, dude, you suck. Shut up. You can get good numbers in raid, and that's all you're good for. And, like, it's great that they can do that. Like, to be able to read the guide for it. Like, you go online, you get the guide, you find out where all the things are, and to be able to collect all those pieces and put them together takes time. And to actually perform those buttons in that sequence is also something that takes an amount of skill. However, the number of raid bosses that there are, total, is smaller than the entire rest of the game. So arguably, yeah, you can be great at the portion of the game that's the most important, but I don't know, the rest of the time you're a clown. I don't think I want that. I'd rather be a clown in the raid and be good everywhere else. And it comes out once in a while. People notice some things that I've done in Raid. And some other people just fucking didn't. I have a great story, and it's my favorite one to tell. One of them. One of my favorites. I have many. I was in a dungeon once as my warrior Saria. We were fighting a general or whoever it was before Yogg-Saron, the second to last boss in the dungeon Ulduar in Wrath the Lich King. We were in the 10-man version of the raid. That boss has an ability called Shadow Crash. It fires it at one of the ranged targets, a priest, or like one of the healers, or one of the ranged DPS, like a hunter, a mage, or a healer. It will fire a Shadow Crash out to them, okay? And it will hit, and it will do something like 6,000 damage, which is a lot, okay? That's like a third or half your health or so, but also applied a debuff, if I remember correctly, and I can't remember what it is. But the thing was, it was constantly sending out Shadow Crashes, okay? So what you would do is, you had a group of ranged characters spread out, and that way only one person would get hit by Shadow Crash at a time, which made it very easy to heal. If everyone was staying together, that much damage that hits 6 people at once is very bad and very difficult to deal with. So you spread your ranged characters out in like a little arc, keep them away from each other, and in range of the boss, and it's fine. And then you just do the fight. And then the melee get to do whatever they want, because they're not getting hit by Shadow Crashes, because it only affects ranged characters. Except, I think if there are less than... If there are not a sufficient number of ranged characters available to target, then the Shadow Crash will hit the melee instead. So Shadow Crash will always target ranged characters, unless they're, let's say, less than 3. If there's only 1 or 2 ranged characters, it can start to hit the melee characters. Well, I noticed a couple of our ranged characters die during a fight once. And I knew how that mechanic worked, because I pay attention. So one Shadow Crash hit the melee, which is bad. It damages like 6 people. Or however many, 4 or 5 of us. But the part that's important is it hits the tank for extra damage that the healers are not expecting. And if the tank's health gets hit with a Shadow Crash when their health is spiked low and they die, then we lose the fight, because shit goes out of control. So we get hit by one Shadow Crash. Shit happens. No big deal. The healers have it handled. I wait. We get hit by a second Shadow Crash. I look. No one's out there. There's 2 healers out there and no one else. So I run out. I leave melee. I'm a melee damage dealing character. I leave melee. I run out. I get my bow and arrow out, which does really trash damage. And it's like an insignificant amount of damage. But it does damage at all. It's the only ranged damage option I had. So I get out there and I just start shooting my bow and arrow at it. And then a Shadow Crash comes out. And I switch to defensive stance and let it hit me. And then I switch back into my other stance and resume shooting bow and arrow again. And then another Shadow Crash comes out and it hits me and I switch to protection to defensive stance. I take the hit, I switch back to Berserker stance, I resume firing my bow and arrow. I do this for the rest of the fight. We kill the boss. Great. No one notices I did this. The first question I'm asked, like, Saria, did you? Something wrong that fight? You didn't really do much that fight. Were you, like, AFK or something? Did something happen? And I just was stunned. Just completely silent, because I didn't really know what to say. I had just, like, saved the raid. The healers would, like, with a 2-healer group, I don't think we can keep up with the healing of a Shadow Crash hitting the melee constantly until the point that they had to maybe figure out to actually send someone out. Without having to be told, I left and did what was needed to make the fight correct. Like, I fixed the problem. And they're like, Saria, why was your damage so bad? And I'm like, well, the melee was getting shadow crashed, so I ran out. And they're like, no, the melee wasn't getting shadow crashed. I'm like, that's right, because I ran out. They're like, so you weren't, why were you doing ranged? And I'm like, would you ask the two dead ranged DPS that? Because they didn't say shit about dying. They didn't call out that they were dead, that they needed to be replaced. They said fucking nothing. No one else in the raid noticed it. I went out. And then one of the dead ranged finally speaks up and is like, yeah, sorry. I should have said something, but Saria went out, so it was fine. And then that's when I stopped raiding with them. I just stopped going after that. Like, because at that point, like, I had done Ice Crown. So we were doing Ice Crown and Ulduar. Right? So I was kind of done with the expansion. And when that happened, I was really done. No one fucking noticed that I did anything. Everyone was like too tunnel visioned on doing well in the fight that they forgot to actually do the fight. They were more worried about playing their character correctly than doing the entire fight correctly. And that's one of the issues I have with World of Warcraft now is people only care about playing their character correctly, not doing the fight correctly. And it makes me upset. Because when I do things like that, people look at me and are like, why did you do bad? And I'm like, huh? I just fixed everything. And like, I think if one of the dead people hadn't, like, spoken up and were like, yeah, I messed up, but Saria covered. Like, if that didn't happen, like, how much worse would that conversation have gone? I don't fucking understand. Don't fucking call me bad. I just made up for you doing worse. Idiots. I have an extremely low tolerance for people that don't listen when I can explain why I did something. Oh, I need to stop blinking like that. Okay, go back to Captain Stoutfist. Maybe I want min-max this level a little bit on the way there. And pull a few mobs on the way for more XP. Yeah, I just really like telling that story because it's like, I did the right thing and was questioned about why I did the right thing. And people did not understand why the thing that I did was right. And that's why I'm cool with playing solo. You know? Thankfully I did find, like, smart people to play with. This guy Smack was a hunter player that I met. Like, that dude had his shit together. Man, he knew what to do. And, like, if I had not found Smack, my time playing in Classic would have been so much fucking worse. That guy really knew his shit. And then because of him, I got introduced to some other people that knew their shit. The first guild I was in was really bad. And also hideously racist. So I dipped out of that. I think I did, like, I think I did 4 raids with them, and then I left. Because they were ultra racist. Like, unironically saying the N-word racist is bad. It's, like, really bad. So I got out of that, and then I met Smack, and he got me hooked up with good stuff for the whole game. And that's why I completed everything. And just, yeah, sometimes I think about how bad it could have been if I didn't just randomly meet that dude. Because if I did bad in a raid, I could explain what happened. You know? Like, oh yeah, man, I got AoE'd 3 different times, then it changed position, and it, you know. Oh yeah, I hit trinkets, and then I got burning adrenaline. Like, and I had to move out of the raid, so I lost DPS time. Like, oh yeah, I had just done this, and then I walked in, there was a poison cloud. Yeah, just lots of... And he just got it, which was nice. And then there was other people that just stand in the poison cloud and die. Because they were so busy paying attention to their rotation and their character and not their surroundings. I'm like, bruh. You're really good when you live. Let's get this Crocolisk over here. And it's like, will I find good players again? I don't think so. I don't think people are interested in being good in the game in general. They only want to be good at raiding. And even then, they can be bad at that. I'm in a raid with, like, healers that are top parsers. Literally top performers on the server. They're in the 0.1% of players. And they can't decurse, or they can't dispel a dot on me on trash and cause me to get killed and lose all my buffs.
Inventory is full.
You're bad! I'm still upset about that. Like, I have recordings of it still to this day that just upset me. You tell me to go out and get all these power-ups, and then the healers in the raid are not punished for letting me die to a debuff on trash and costing me those buffs, which weakens the raid as a result. And the healers don't get yelled at for costing someone to lose world buffs, which are difficult to get. What? Fucking fire people like that. I'm still mad about it. You tell me I have to go out of my way to get all these power-ups, and then you allow me to die, because I don't have a way to dispel myself. You allow me to die and lose them. And then you wonder why I don't do well in raid. It's because you didn't let me keep my power-ups, because you didn't dispel me.
What's on your mind?
At a certain point, I just spec'd back to Frost and stopped giving a shit. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. Not doing that quest. Okay. Fully permafrost now. Nice. Now I need to go get spells. Yeah, I found 2 melon juices that whole time. Like, what? Okay, so I think I just teleport back to Ironforge now. Alright, let's see what kind of spells I have access to.
Interesting.
Ah, wonderful. I do get int.
All right then.
Okay, other things that I do need. Nope, I definitely need this. Yeah, I do that, I do that.
Very well then.
Okay. What's that one? Mana Shield. Arcane spell. Okay. Int, Mana Shield, Blizzard Mana Gem, Blizzard, Int, okay. Okay, good. I go sell some things. What the hell is... I don't want to go to the other Regent shop. Like, oh yeah, I got 3 gold. Guess what? Buy spells. Ah, chronically broke mage.
Would you like to purchase something?
Okay.
Very good.
Alright, what else do I need to do while I'm in town? Cooking. I need to cook things off. I need to cook things off. I need to go... Actually, I need to go buy linen. I am so done with this bandage bullshit. I need 3 more points in it. And then, where will I move my character to? I guess I'll move my character back to Ashenvale. I'll do, yeah, I'll do the Stone Talon and Ashenvale quests. Linen. No, linen cloth. No, not bolts. I just need actual... Give me a bunch of this shit. Why are they all on singles? What sort of idiots? What's this? Bio price per unit, 33, 31. This one. Yeah. Give me that. I wanted to make, like, multiple characters, too, and just... Okay, what do I got here? I think these both go to... I think I actually dench these. Oh, nice. Which one? This one. I didn't know you could get to, like, this far on just the basic enchant mats. Okay, that's a 99. Yeah. Oh. I need to make that rogue just so I can start saying that to the rogue character. Hey, just get me to 80, please. So I can be done with these effing bad bandages. Wow. Oh. Hey, there we go. Okay, now I'm effing done with that. Okay. Now we go and get the... I gotta look at my where these go. Okay. I need to go train wool bandages. Because, like, I don't have much more I can do with tailoring, right? Oh no, we're on, I can make these. I have elixirs of wisdom. But I think I should just make the adept's robes. Because everything else is... Yeah, everything else is silk. Okay. Spider boots. Yeah, I can make gloves of meditation. Or just those. Probably better to do those. Anyway, where? No, hold on.
Watch your back. Hello.
Yes, give me both these.
Safe travels.
I want to make 20 of these. Actually, what level do I need to be for the next one? Hold on. You
Great to
tell me
meet
something.
you.
150, 115.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, so we need to go to 115. See if I get there or not. $90. See how far it gets us. 99. There's the hundo. Okay, I'm probably going to be able to do this then. Five more, and then we'll go to the upgraded one. Okay.
How are you? See you soon.
Okay, here's the better ones. I think the next one's at 150. Right,
What can I do for
150?
ya?
Yeah, 150 for the next one. So that's the last one I get from FA. Then just sell off the rest of this stuff.
Welcome.
Actually, no, maybe not. Actually, no. You get enough bandages while leveling first aid that you don't need to sell bandages.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I mean, you don't have to you don't have to save them. Oh, Savage Fronds are in the game. Okay, what do I need for these damn eggs? I need hot spices, so I have 32.
What can I do for you?
Requires level 30. Wait, but I can learn it now, though.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I can still learn it, I just can't use the item. cracked egg is. Sure. That takes greater sagefish. We're gonna get this to 200, maybe? Nah, it turned green, so probably not. Penguin eggs are clear if you hard boil them. They don't have, like, egg whites. They have egg clears. Okay, I think this is the last trainer patterns at 200. I think once it went green, maybe I should have... Or once it went to 200, maybe I should have just mailed them off to Ovi. Okay, and you have the last one, right? Which is disgusting spider sausage? Yeah. This is literally the last recipe that you get for cooking from a trainer. All the rest of them after this are quest rewards. Oh, man. 6 stamina, 6 stamina, 6 stamina, stamina. And Crocolus Gumbo. Alright. I guess I don't need to be as conservative with those. Alright, is that everything I need to do here? I can check enchanting. See if I have anything new here. This crap takes, like, all my... everything. Hey, you, what do you got? I already know that one. I mean, this would be good to have.
Off and away.
Wizard oils are in the game. Okay. Was unaware.
Greetings.
Yikes. Eh, they're like 4 silver. Okay, that's fine.
Seen you.
Making a special purchase?
What? What am I missing over here? Miner's Spirit. What have my bracers currently? Stamina. Oh, this is no, F it. We're not min-maxing that hard. Okay, everything looks good there. I guess we go back to... Yeah, we're going back to Ashenvale, which is going to take a little bit. Okay, so we need wool for first aid, but other than that, we're done with wool. For tailoring, we're done with wool. I'll have to move mats from one of my alts to Gandair to make some of those silk items. I still haven't discovered what that is. What? Huh? And now I get to the boat. Once I get to level 30, not level 30. Once I can get to Gadgetzin, then the game really opens up for me. Because then I'll be able to move around the map really fast. I keep trying to do fishing on Ovi, but her fishing skill is really low. So every time I go somewhere, it's like skill not high enough, and it's a little sad. Nope. It stepped on me. Yeah, I gotta remember to fish at more places when I walk by water. Wow. Nothing. Oh, what? It didn't pick it up? What? Huh? That's lame. I have to shift click it then. Look at the wand, it makes light. Look at it makes light. Why am I putting those buffs on now? I've got a flight path. Oh. Speaking of fishing, this is a good place to do it. I need these fish for alchemy. Also, alchemy really wants to use strangle kelp, but no. You can't make me do it. What is that? I guess the answer to what is that is nothing. The game usually makes it obvious when something is actually worth a damn. But there are some on-land strangle kelp in Ashenvale. So it is possible to get some of it safely. I'm going to finish this fishing node and then we'll move on. Okay. Onward. Oh, there's another one here? Okay, we're not getting anywhere, I guess. Another one. Moved on from the fishing node into another fishing node. Sure, game, whatever you want to do. Oh, that was it? Just two? Whatever. Okay. Okay, I'll mail those off and I'll sell those. Two different food and drink vendors?
Farewell.
Okay, let's move on. Wait, it's around, it's out this way? No, I'm going the right way. It's right here on this platform. Yeah. A baker.
Vishnu Allah. Asha Allah.
Okay.
Hello.
Maybe I'll do Stone Talon first.
Goddess watch over.
How do I get to where I want to go there? Okay, I turn right from the lake. Okay, and that sends me to it. Alright, that works. Should really just stop eating Halloween candy, but I don't know, man. I fucked up today. No, not really. Hold on. What I have today? Look, this is gonna sound bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. What I have today? So I had a burger. I had an iced tea, a burger, 2 tacos, a few onion rings, a pack of fruit gummy, and a mini payday bar and half a thing of giant Smarties. And while that sounds really bad, that's it. That's all I've had today. That's all I've had today. I could have had way more stuff than that. And in the past, I have. But trying to be better. It was really good for a few years, and then after World of Warcraft, I don't know, I fell off. I fell off hard. Mostly it's because like I'm in a world where there is nothing to go out and do because people are not going out and doing things. There's nothing that's keeping me out and active the way that I used to be. I've just decided to do it on my own. It's boring. I used to go do things like that with people. Okay. Guess we're going to the Charred Vale. We're going to be there for a while. Shit, it's 5 a.m. Might have told my girlfriend that I wasn't going to bed at 7 a.m., but, I might have fucked that up. Well, at least this is a numerical quest, so it's not like I'm waiting on drops like with Dragon Law banners. This is straight up kill 28. This quest could take a little bit longer. I can't see if that's better or not. Okay, I gotta be careful from here because there's a big creature that can bite my butt off. I don't want to get blasted by it. Freaking deer. Like, if I really wanted to step up my gameplay, though, I would get a multi-button mouse. Like one that has a full digipad on the left side. So at that point, I have, like, unlimited power. Alright, where do I turn right? If I remember right, there's some super harpy over there, too, that can totally kill me. I had to watch out for that one. The Charred Vale. Here? Which basilisks? Well, it's the ones in the Charred Vale, so it's probably not these ones. Oh, this one is a melee. So yeah, oh, my wands is 135 now, but it should be 140. So even though I'm level 28, I'm still attacking as if I'm a level 27 until my wands are 140. But you always are like 1 point behind in weapon skill. So it's kind of lame. As you think, oh yeah, I'm going to have better accuracy. No, until you get that 5th point, it doesn't do shit. +4 weapon skill over the enemy's defense? Nah. You need to have +5 over their defense to count as being 1 level higher. Alright, lady. Alright, I need to talk about harpies, and it is, I need to talk about harpies, and it's adult-oriented. So here's the deal with harpies. I never had any strong opinions on harpies in, like, art, right? We've seen a lot of depictions of harpies from being, like, really savage, monstrous creatures to be really like, oh, these are like ladies. And there's an artist, Personal Amy, and they drew a harpy named Ayla, and in this really dynamic diving pose. It was really cool. The perspective on it was really good. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And that was a version of harpy that, like, the one that they drew that was like, man, this is really cool. Maybe harpies are more awesome than I ever gave them credit for. And then I found out that there is an incredibly naked version of that picture somewhere on the internet. Which I eventually found later on. I was like, oh wow, that's, people were not joking. And I was like, well, I don't know. I guess harpies are alright. And that artist draws a lot of, demi-human characters. Because they started off doing, World of Warcraft characters. And I think that's how a lot of people got started as artists. Drawing elves and Draenei and things like that. I don't remember if that's actually how Personal Amy started art, but I know that's one thing that they've drawn a lot of in the past. Oh, really? You just had to... Okay, fine, whatever. Here. You got frostbite. Oh, great. Oh, you're gonna... Okay. And I've never really been into, like, the monstrous character art. For the most part, because I feel like it's never done that well. And to really, like, have a monstrous design seem monstrous and not comical, you kind of have to get away from, like, cartoon art. Personal Amy does that. So it's kind of my first introduction to, like, non-cartoon art for monstrous creatures. Later on, when I actually started drawing myself and was looking for less cartoony references... And I don't want it to come off as, like, I don't like cartoon-style art, because there's tons of it that's fantastic. It's just the style of art that I wanted to draw was not that kind. There's an artist, Nyunzi, who makes who's, like, a story artist. Like, they draw a comic with their characters. And some of them also get up to incredibly lewd things. And that's another one where I, like, kind of reevaluate, like, what can you do with a monstrous character? So I have a better appreciation for the genre than I did before. Because I kind of had negative opinions about it, because I felt like nothing ever looked scary, or savage, or monstrous. It just looked like Scooby-Doo cartoon villains, and, like, it never really had an impact on me. And then that harpy art, the Ayla character, that Personal Amy drew, was like, oh wow, these can be depicted in a way that has a lot more impact to me. It's kind of cool. I still can't draw them. It's a lot. I drew, like, one person with cat ears once, and it's actually one of my better drawings that I've done. I did a really good job with those ears for my skill level. Like, very, very happy with the way they turned out. They took freaking forever, but they look good for being a very new artist. Oh, I don't need wind collars. This area is very dense with enemies. And not only is it dense with enemies, it's dense with, like, dangerous enemies. Like, this, there's like level, I swear there's like level 30 stuff on the other side of this fight. 3 int, 3 spirits? Yeah, let's do it. So I need the red harpies. Ooh, good freeze. Yeah, one of the things that I don't like about monstrous art or like anthro art is I feel like there's a specific style of animal character art that's just furry art. And they all look the same. And I don't like it. But they're supposed to look the same because that's the style. They do the thing with like the snout and like, you know, whatnot. And the paws. And it's all very like... It's the same on purpose because that's the style. And I'm not into that. I was never into that. I saw very few pieces in that style that I actually liked art-wise. It's like I need my monstrous creatures and my anthro characters to be drawn outside of the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the standardized furry art style. Otherwise I'm not into them. That type of art is something that I like more when they use, like, realistic colors. Like, I'm sorry, the bright blue dog girl? Nah. Get that Blue's Clues shit out of here. I'm sorry. It's not for me. Now, if you can draw one and make it look like it's not just, like, wearing a skin suit of fur, and actually, like, have some, like, you know, some, like, little angular roughness around the edges that indicates that it's fur and not just, like, skin. You know? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like those accents only ever end up on, like, paws and things like that, and it's like, nah, I'm not good. I'm not into that. Like, I can't even think of one, like, completely furry artist that I enjoy. They've all, like, I think any given artist has made something that I've liked. But I can't find one that I'm just gonna jump down and be like, hey, yo, this one. Now, arguably, you could say that Personal Amy is. But they definitely draw both. They draw humans, they draw, like, in between, they draw full furry. And they do it very, very well. So, would you call them a furry artist? Maybe. I don't know. But mostly I'm referring to the ones that do the cartoon art of the characters, rather than the ones that do like the digital paintings. Hey, there we go. I got one of the scales. I feel like I told the art story about the Harpies before when I was walking through the Barrens. Maybe I doubled up on that story. If I did, my bad. I think here's like level 20. No, wait. There's like, yeah, there's the level 27s. The bottom half of the zone. Like, this zone is tiny, but it has like 2 different level ranges of enemies in it. So it's kind of scary to be in here. It's a really long cast on this lightning bolt. Okay, I don't need storm witches or wind callers. It's the other ones. one time I was like just watching some stuff on YouTube and I just killed stuff here for like 4 hours to get light feathers. Rogue feather. Yep, that's on the list. Oh, they flee. Okay. This one's coming straight over here. Yeah, I saw you. Holy shit, the song I'm listening to, I just recognized it. There's an artist that made a comic called Star-Crossed Destiny. And they made a soundtrack to go with their comic. And I was telling this to a friend of mine. They on World of Warcraft, they played a troll priest. And I was telling her about this, and she offered to buy it for me. This was another case of, this is early internet where, ooh, scary, never give anyone your address ever. And yeah, she bought me the soundtrack that was made to accompany that comic book.
I'm out of range.
And it was great. I really liked it. I'm glad that I got it. It's really cool of them to do that. It's like $12. It's like not like a lot. Oh, you have Wind Fury. Okay. That's a curse.
I need to target something first.
What the heck? Huh? Oh, I have wreck.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I have to point it myself. Okay, sorry, I had to figure out how my decurse button worked because I put the macro on it. I'm also not used to having it on that bottom button, I don't think. I think I had something else there, but maybe I didn't. I have to go look at screenshots again. Okay, what we got over here?
It's too far away.
Okay, I guess I need to kill this Storm Witch to kind of move around the edge of the zone. The little torch over there leads to an enemy town. Stop casting! I have counterspells. Shut up. No one likes you. It's the first time I listened to that song in a long time.
I can't cast that yet.
On, like, speakers.
I need to target something first.
Like, when I first heard that, it was on, like, this terrible, like, mono speakers. But being able to listen to, like, my good headphones that I have now.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Well, how do I decurse myself? I'm not figure out how to decurse myself. It's gonna be important later on.
That's still recharging.
What? It was in front of me. Alright, whatever. Stuck now. Oh, well, whatever. I feel like the Basilisk's gonna be the hardest one at this rate. Yeah. There's a Slayer. I'm gonna get that cast before it gets in range of anything else.
I need to target something.
Oh geez, wrong button. Okay, so I'm out of combat. I'm targeting nothing. How do I decurse myself?
I need a target. I don't have a target.
How do I decurse
I need to
myself?
target something first. I need a target. I don't have a target. I need to target
Click on
something
me.
first.
Do I mouse
I
over
don't
the
have a
portrait?
target. I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Maybe I, hold on. Options. Macros. Slash cast. Remove lesser curse.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
No. Doesn't work like that. Okay, how do I decurse it from myself in the same one? I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Okay, let's continue going this way, because I need basilisks. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, 94? Oh geez, and that thing is at level 26. Oh, that's leather. What? Shot poison at me. Okay, oh, great. Wrong button. The Storm Witch. It's a respawn right behind me. This place is, not great.
I'm out of range.
Good, didn't aggro the other harpy.
I don't have a target.
Nope, no, 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 this one. This target. Good. More frostbites like that. Hey, a third one? Nice. There we go. We got the buff that time. Okay. I think we're out of this little spot for the moment. I can move on. Hey, a basilisk. Oh, nothing that time? Matria. Oh, good lord. Yeah, the enemies are like... There's a wide range of levels for them in this area. That's why I wanted to wait so long before going here. Real? Freaking Chimera lady. Wow, that does not really restore much mana at all. I need more powerful water. I need level 25 water and I don't have it. I only got one scale so far. Okay, so I take 2 fireballs, and then I counterspell. And then I counterspell this one. Okay. Hey, a Bassi. I need that. That respawned already. Like constantly looking around me to make sure I'm not getting surrounded by something. The harpy nest there. Like, I cleared that specifically to open up this space, but here it is. It's just right back again. A minute later.
It's too far away.
Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell how far away the harpies are because they're not on the ground. So I only got one of the basilisk scales. Oh, come on.
I need to get closer.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
Oh, come... Wow, that was, like, way out of range. So we're done with Slayers. That's good. I'm mostly worried about the basilisks now. That one, that's a Slayer. I'm done with that. So I want to get to this. This is a pretty big area. Fire elementals are easier for me to deal with than the earth elementals because I have fire shield. So I can take 2 of these and then counterspell.
I'm out of range.
I guess I get rid of this one. So I can...
It's too far away.
Oh, there's a little mouse there. I don't want to hit the mouse. Ah, the mouse is still alive. Winning. Okay. Oh, great. There we go. Redo int. Have 9 on stam. Also, I'm listening to this band called Death Stars. They're like a metal band. And that's also like a from World of Warcraft story, right? So a person that I played World of Warcraft with locally, a friend of mine, she went somewhere, I forget where, and she was introduced to this band, and then she told me about them while we were playing one day. Then they became like a regular part of my playlist throughout Burning Crusade because of it. And it's the same thing with Machine Head. That wasn't a band that I had really listened to at all until it was told to me by the rogue player Lunarest. Like, hey, yo, you should listen to this album. Huh. It's a really good offhand for no one. And yeah, it was Alessandra was the paladin who told me about this band.
It's still recharging.
I think she was still playing on her Mage back when she told me about it, though. But either way, yeah, World of Warcraft is how I got introduced to the band Death Stars. And then Machine Head was another one that I learned about from World of Warcraft. My roommate, it was their computer that I played World of Warcraft on when I very first started playing. That's how I learned out about Thou Shalt Not. What was the other band? Now I said I can't remember it. But it was Thou Shalt Not. And then the other roommate, she listened to Crew Shadows. That's how I found out. I went to high school with her. That's how I found out about them, so that's how they ended up on my playlist. What else did my roommate listen to? He listened to Thou Shalt Not, and... why can't I remember what else? Deadsy? I'm not a big fan of them, but he liked them. I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, I learned about a lot of... oh, Dragon Force was on a different roommate of ours that played WoW. He listened to power metal like Dragon Force. That's how I found out about them, was from that roommate who also played World of Warcraft. Because this was what was on the computer I was playing on that I had to listen to. So I ended up listening to it by proximity. And, you know, not all of it I liked. But some of it I did. Some of it stuck around in my brain. Like, I had one roommate that listened to a lot of, like, Cascada, and hell no. Just please no. No more of her. I can't. Oh, please don't be social with that matriarch, or I'm gonna have a bad time. You're not. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, I'm getting rid of that, though. Or something bad happens to me. Looks like its movement speed's really slow, though. What I was trying to do. Oh, what? I thought I could counter... Whatever. Okay. I need to change my... Oh, yeah. This. Like, this might be a good grind spot later. At, like, level 30. Just come through here and kill stuff for a while. Okay. What the heck? Like, finding items out here. What the hell? 9 stamina mail piece. That's a lot. What's that over there? That's level 26. That's level 27. It's not that big level 28 one around. Hey, another scale. Good. That's Desolus over there. I'm thinking about getting the Nigel's Point flight path, but it's a little too scary, I think, to walk through there right now. It's right there, immune to fire. Forgot what version of WoW I was playing. Ow! It hit me. You're gonna walk over here, Chimera. You are. Okay.
I need to get.
I went too far. I'm gonna get around back to the Harpies. As I go around this place in a big circle. Mana low, that's fine. They'll poison me again, which sucks. So I'll eat at the same time. But yeah, this pathway down here leads to Desolus. Yeah, getting to Nigel's Point would be annoying. I have to make this walk again later, oh well. Maybe this other Basilisk, though. I'm halfway through that. So the Basilisk quest that I thought was going to take longer, it's actually going faster than the Harpies so far. Despite it being a drop quest, which is kind of nice. Oh, crit mattered. Huge. Not huge, modest. Okay. I feel like there should be rogue feathers over here, but maybe not. Slayer, Slayer, Slayer. There's a rogue up there. Trying to find a good spot to get into this area. It looks like back here is a good way to enter. I'm trying to stay on the edges of this everything. Okay, let's do this. Looks like that rogue feather patrols around. It's very convenient. And it's the last one I need. That's great. Okay. That went out of range. Whatever. Okay, I just walk back over here and I'll run into it. There it is. Don't tell me it's too far away. Oh, Arctic Reach. I have it back. Got it. Okay. So I think that's the difficult part of the Harpies is done. So now I need to head back to the northern end. Oh, that chest is like not worth it. Oh, it has Wind Fury. Yeah, I could get to that chest, but... Oh, maybe. I'm like on the clock here. Steel Bloom up there. Okay. Yeah, maybe it won't be so bad to get that one. They're separated enough. The thing I'm worried about, most of them respawning around me while I loot it. Because the respawn rate has been kind of atrocious here. There's 3 there I gotta take out to get to it. And the other one's gonna come into range right after this fight, I think. I think it just goes around this little... whatever this is. Maybe I get it before they get here.
I can't carry anymore.
Hey, yo? Okay. Hey, yo? Alright. Fuck everything. We're escaping with that sword. Yeah, okay. We need to get out of here. We got a real item. That sword's really good for like leveling up with. Like that's a good warrior sword. So I'm gonna stay away from harpies, probably. We're gonna work on getting out of here. That's our focus. But we can't just run out because the enemy density is so high. Really happy with that drop. Holy crap. And I want to cross to the other side, because there's an elite harpy up here, and I don't want to go anywhere near it. The blue one. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way across the other side to very, very avoid the blue harpy.
Isn't ready.
I really need to make that warrior and rogue tomorrow then. So I can start mailing off their gear to them. It shouldn't take long to get both of them to 6 and to somewhere where there's a, you know, bank. Not like the really good gear, but just like kind of the basic stuff. Ambushers and harpies. I can pick off the ones on the edge of this big group. I need to get rid of this thing first, because it's going to patrol around and kill me. This place is a disaster. Oh, I clipped my spell early. My bad. Oh, it's only level 23. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, if I just pull around the edges of this... Okay, that's... something that just happened. Okay, this... Mana gem.
Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
Inventory is full of feathers. Not for long. Let's throw out this freaking coal. Okay. His name is Edangus. There you go. Oh good, that one went like far away from other ones. Nice. Okay. Ew! Like, what's that, like an air shock?
Something first.
How much does wisdom give me? 15 mana? Oh man, that paladin being here and walking by is very helpful. That's a wind caller. I don't want to deal with that one. I want this ambusher. It's gonna come with that other thing.
Get closer.
That's 3. We leave. We don't do that. Okay. There we go. Now they're separating. Now they're not. Now they are. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that wind collar. My brain, I can't.
I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range.
Okay.
Inventory is full.
I have enough mana for that. Is that a basilisk that respawned behind me that I just saw? Okay, that's a feather I don't care about. That's, I like everything there.
Inventory is full.
Feather I don't care about. Okay. There, it's in there. Need one ambusher. Right there. And it's separated from all the rest of them. Great. Okay. I need 2 basilisks. One there. Okay, there's the elite harpy over there. Okay. There we go. That's the exit. Okay. Alright, we need to get to somewhere I can send off that freaking sword before something bad happens to me. It's a really strong two-handed sword for starting out in the game. I want to get out with that so I can use that with my warrior. Would have liked to do the Basilisk quest while I was there, but that's not going to happen. person was doing a basilisk quest too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do that later. Sucks, but that weapon's really valuable. Here we go. Freeze it first. So many herbs out here. I realize it's 6 a.m. and nothing's contested. So the next scary part is going through here. Oh, you're a warrior. There's not really a lot I can do for you. All I can do for you. Oh, yo, what? There's wyverns over there? And this one, they really did kill every basilisk on the way in. So there's probably a quest like that on Horde side that I just don't remember. Like, I probably could have stayed to finish that quest, but I'm trying to have, like, good habits and practices. All you gotta do is get around the corner, and then there's just some cats. Just some cats to get by. And we hope the plane doesn't crash. There we go. Let's get this cat out of the way. Alright. I can see the marker. Ew. Goo. Hey, it had money. Alright. The plan here is vendor some of this stuff off. Fly off to the thing in Ashenvale. Does this give like a crest reward? It probably does. Even if it doesn't, whatever, I can just put that back. Wow, that's really it. Talk to this person in Thousand Needles. I'm not, no, hell no. I'm not going anywhere near that. I have to go down an elevator for that. That's how you die.
Greeting.
Elevators will kill you.
Be careful.
Okay. Okay, I'll feel much better once that sword's in the mail. This flight path takes way longer than I feel like it should for how close it is diagonally. It makes us go left and then up and then right instead of just right. Like, I don't understand. We go all the way to this left and then we curve all the way around and come over. And this is going to be the last thing I do today, is to go to Astronar, drop off all this stuff. Drop off all this stuff, vendor things, mail things. Yeah, I have a lot of inventory management to do. A couple things to disenchant. Some stuff to sell. Two basilisk scales short, but that will have to be another time. I mean, maybe I just go and do it tomorrow, but... Yikes. I can go do that stupid quest also tomorrow. Yeah, when I have to go and turn that in, I can do the Speaking of Fortitude quest. Okay. Okay, we landed.
What brings you here?
Okay.
Be careful.
Okay. So, in the mail goes those feathers. And that blade. Okay. Actually... Okay. The alts have their stuff. And yeah, that's why I'm quitting for today. Because it's gonna take me so many minutes to go back out into the world and go do things, but oh well. Yeah, that's it. We're done for today.